Hi. Today was a day like any other. You wake up, drink your coffee, take a shit, whatever. Somewhere in between there, somebody shot President Trump in the ear. They missed. Or it was a professional, even though it didn't look like one, where it was just a message. I don't know. Probably, I've heard people say that they pointed it out to the Secret Service. They saw some on the roof, and nobody did nothing about it till after the shot. So in a way, there's levels of conspiracy. The point is, though, and rest in peace to the person in the audience who got hit, but certified real one now. President Trump took a hot round to the ear, side of the head. That's game over, man. He's got the election. Before he got elected, he got hit. Bro, I'm waiting for the 50 Cent collaboration. You know what I'm saying, though? He can make a rap video next week. You know what I'm saying, though? I've been hit with a few shells, but I don't hear with a limp. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, many men wish death upon me. I don't hear no more. Took a 5.56 across the jaw. Many men. Anyways, we're going to celebrate today. And I'm glad he made it. I'm glad you're all right, President Trump. God bless. We got a nice cigar here, Brazilian Matafina. This is the best cigar that Warfighter makes. It is the most expensive cigar they make. It is $17.76. It's got a very full pack. It's a nice torpedo, 6x54, so it's around kind of like a number 2 classic size. It's got that nice torpedo. It says 4th edition on the side. I talked to John Simmons about that. The blends are the same when it comes to the victory between the editions, but they just simply changed dynamics of the cigar as far as the sizes. And I believe he said they were all 6x54, but even within that, you got torpedoes, you could do box pressing, you could do a number of different things. So it is what it is. It's got a nice full pack. It's got like a shaggy foot. It's got a nice funky sweetness to it. We're going to get this going. I'm going to cut this. I did have it out for about a day outside the cello just to kind of, chill out. We're going to light it up here, and then we're going to go for a walk. Did I say Nicaraguan tobacco throughout? A whole bunch of different kinds of jalapa. Yeah, that's 3, I think, too. Well, today was close. They tried to get Trump. That's off to a good start. Good draw. Good flavor. We're at a solid medium, almost medium plus from the get-go. About 65% darkness. A little bit of funkiness to it, which is quite nice. The finish is quite long off the bat. A little bit of sour bitterness, which is kind of nice. There's a toastiness, there's a cedar, slight fermenting note, which is kind of nice. It gives a little bit of depth and a little bit of balls. Sourdough. We're off to a good start. It has a nice sweetness to it too, like a pungent sour note. I'm gonna go for a walk. That's their best cigar. I can say off the bat. Very rich, very complex, but hence this is a higher price point. And I'm not just saying it because the higher price point. Pretty good judge of cigars, and I smoke cigars from all different price points. So within this lineup, though, the Garrison and the Fields, which I've reviewed and I've smoked in the past before, and some of them are pretty good, and some of them are really good. I really like the 50 Oscuro the best. But this is a higher price point, and it's a higher tier cigar. This is just their best cigar, hands down. But you're going to have to pay more money for it, but that's the way life works. It's what it is. Very delicious. It's nice fruity funkiness to it. Long finish. Butteriness and nuttiness to it as well. Really nuanced, really complex. No one's paying me to say this. Like when I do a review, like if I say it sucks, I believe it sucks. If I say it's just good, it's good. If I say it's great, it's great. If I say it's complicated, it's a complicated cigar. Like I don't like it is what it is. Like, you know, my reputation. You know, of course you could disagree with my interpretation, but you can also go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? No other channel puts in more videos, more work per volume but me, hands down. Why I do this? Well, it is what it is. We live in Sodom and Gomorrah, and my family was taken away from me by family court, lost custody of my child. So this is my child. We're living in Sodom and Gomorrah. What do I got? What I got? This, my Corolla, my balls. I got an 8-inch cock, a couple of guns, and I smoke cigars. That's all I got. That's all I got. It is what it is. It is what it is. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I'm fresh. I take 2 showers a day. It could be worse, right? In some ways, it feels a little bit like a Habano type cigar, but it's tweaked. Like it has like a funkiness, has a sourdough to it, has like a fermented fruit note. It has rich cedar, it has some nice black pepper. It's not an overly spicy cigar, but it has some nice nuanced black pepper to it. So all in all, it has some nice texture to it, long, buttery, oily finish. So the notes, the smoke output, the flavor combined, the flavor separated, how it's hitting me overall. It feels actually quite smooth. It doesn't feel like it's aggressive, meaning like where the tobacco was just not aged well or it's just thrown together. This feels like a nice, complicated blend that is worth the money. So shout out to Warfighter Tobacco for making a blend like this. This is their best cigar, and it's definitely worth trying out. You know, see if it hits you right. You know what I'm saying, though. And as far as see if it's worth the money, because some people say, well, I don't spend more than $5 or $10. Whatever, you know. Whatever you feel comfortable with spending, then it's what it is. There's still great cigars you can get for $5 or $10. But some people just on a cigar journey, they say, I'll try anything. I'll smoke a $5, I'll smoke a $10 cigar, I'll smoke a $15 cigar. So it is what it is. But this cigar was generously provided by Chewy. And Chewy, thank you to your balls. Thanks. So celebrating today, they try to take him out. He bounced back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck me. I mean, what are they going to say at the next debate? Well, I'm going to work hard for this country. President Trump, everything to say? Yeah, I got shot in the motherfucking face. It's getting to a nice solid medium plus, so the flavor strength is picking up. Ooh, tingling raw sugar coming on the back. It's a nice complex cigar. Quite impressed. It's definitely their best cigar, and I'm glad to smoke it again. Great nuanced flavor. Well, you see me smiling. This is the Pleasant blend. It's got some strength to it. It's almost at a heavy medium plus right now. But this is their most beautiful cigar. This is their most high-end cigar they make. This is the most delicious cigar they make. It's not the strongest cigar. Their strongest, you have to go with the 50 cal Oscuro. But however, this is their most refined, complex blend, and their most expensive. So it's asking the most from your wallet, but it's giving the most to your palate. The more from the wallet, the more to the palate. Man, it's justified. you know, this is a great cigar. This feels like a high-end cigar because it is a high-end cigar. It's really delicious. It really is. If you like cigars like the Cohiba M Classic Series, you're gonna like a vibe like this. It's got like caramel, it's got fruitiness, it's got black pepper, it's got rich cedar. It's a nice vibe, kind of toasty, it's nuanced. Nice sourdough breadiness on top of that. It's got a, you know, it's not no dark cigar, it's not no super spicy cigar, it's not no Connecticut Light cigar. It's a nice complex blend with a good variety of different flavors that you wouldn't normally get. So I think it's a justified, you know, luxury type of cigar. So definitely check it out. Buy one, see, you know, if you want to try it out. If you like one, then buy yourself a box. If you don't like one, then hey, it wasn't for you. I mean, not every cigar is for everyone. But the way it coats the palate and everything is quite nice. It's quite delicious. I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Chewy, for sending me this cigar. At this point, the cigar is going to be a 4.7 out of 5. Really great cigar, great quality, quite complex. Nice coffee on there too. Wow, on the back end, after you release it, the flavor will be on the front, and then all of a sudden, the rear right of my tongue will get hit with like this rich sweetness. Just the right part of my tongue. Very interesting, unique. Let's try that again. Yeah, there it is. Bro, the flavor's moving on this thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna come back. That's their best cigar. Their most enjoyable cigar. Their most delicious cigar Warfighter makes. It's a veteran company, but at the same time, they design and they have Carrera cigars, make great cigars. You know what I'm saying though? So I mean, it's two great things. You know, it's great to support a veteran-owned company, but the other day, it has to be a good product worth buying, and it is. And the Victory cigar, look, I'm not a shill. I don't, listen, everyone out there works hard for their money, so I'm not going to just recommend any brand blindly and go, yeah, just get it because it'll get it. And then you, like, look, at the end of the day, you only have so much time, which means you only have so much money. And at the end of the day, if you have plenty of money, you only have so much time to enjoy what you bought. So I only recommend things that are well-made, taste good, and we're going to give it categories of how strong, how dark, or how complex, and how it feels, the vibe, and everything else. But all in all, it's a good celebratory cigar. That kind of vibe. Really nice. If you like cigars like the Cohiba M, or if you like cigars like the Fuente Don Carlos Personal Reserve, because it's stronger than like a Don Carlos. I'm not saying it's the same blend. I'm just saying that kind of vibe of like a semi-strong party, 65 to 70% darkness kind of cigar with nice, rich sweetness that's tingling, a little bit of spices, but all in all, a lot of flavor, just enough strength to push it, and a lot. It's just a fun cigar to smoke, but it feels very refined and it feels like a luxury cigar. So all in all combined, it's not like, oh, it's got plenty of nice sweetness and complex flavors, but the flavors are kind of dirty, so it's a cheaper, young cigar. No, the flavors are very smooth and very refined because it's a more expensive cigar. You're gonna have more aged tobacco, you know. Somewhere in between would be truth. You know, if you're smoking a cigar and you go, wow, it's expensive, but it doesn't taste that refined. Like, well, you pay more money for more aged tobacco and, you know, better construction. And in this case, it's got both. It's got great construction, operating great, bands are solid, and the flavor's there. And the type of flavor I would expect out of a cigar around this price point is fair. I mean, it's there. Honestly, I think this kind of cigar would go great with fucking popping French champagne, although most people will say only French is champagne. But it is what it is. It's 2024. If somebody pops open a bottle of Chandon that's made out of California versus France, I'm not going to say no, but I only drink the French Chandon. So who gives a fuck? Whatever, fuck. Right? Doesn't matter? Anyways, well, we're back. Cigar's going great. Slightly uneven on that side, but it is correcting itself. Might just be from walking around outside smoking. I've been walking the whole time. I finally sat down here. And that side is correcting itself. I'm just gonna let it go. I gotta take off that band right now. But I'll say this. It's been really enjoyable, very delicious. It's a heavy medium plus right now. It's not an ass-kicking cigar. Very delicious, very enjoyable. And I have nothing bad to say about it. It's complex, it's refined, it's It's got some funkiness, some sourdough, sweet, complex notes, some black pepper spice. All in all, if you like a higher end steak with more complexity and a lot of flavor, with some strength, then it's going to be that kind of vibe. They're not cheap, but they're not not crazy expensive. If you want a more, higher end experience, more delicious flavors and refinement, then it is what it is. So I'll come back here, great solid ash. I'll get rid of that band, and God bless America. Deep into our last third, delicious. It's like a gentle medium full at this point, so strength got a little more. But all in all, really a pleasant, strong, a pleasant, beautiful cigar with some strength to it. Started off medium plus, and then ending on a nice, gentle medium full. So all in all, the way it progresses and the kind of flavors and the way it's hitting you kind of reminds me of, if you, not saying exactly, but if you want something like Don Carlos Personal Reserve, or if you like a cigar like the Cuiba M, it's really a nice, delicious stick. And I have nothing bad to say about this cigar. It was very enjoyable. It's a solid 4.7 out of 5. If you know my rating system, it's a great cigar. Pungent, like fruit notes, slightly spicy, very nutty, rich cedar, like sourdough breadiness, toastiness. So all in all, with a nice kind of salty and sugary kind of finish. All in all, just a great blend that it's complex, and as you smoke it, it kind of moves around, but it's like a harmony of notes. And so nothing bad to say about it. Great construction. It's their best cigar, and it should be. It's their most expensive cigar. So I like when it's accurate. If something costs the most in your lineup, it should be your best cigar. And in this case, it is. So, in my thorough, honest opinion, this is the best Warfighter cigar, but this is the most expensive Warfighter cigar. And so I could vouch for it. It's delicious. Now, this is their 4th edition, and which was already made, and so I'm not sure how that works when they run out of that supply. Are they going to make a 5th edition in a different size? I don't know how that works. But if you like the cigar, the good thing is every edition is the same blend. They just change the size for a slightly different experience. So we're done here. I wish you well. Rich, happy, delicious flavor. Good celebratory cigar. In all, America, it was a crazy fucking day. President Trump got shot in the ear, but he made it. Many liberal men wished death upon me, but they missed my face and got my ear. You can kiss my ass and call it a rear. You got shot in the face. They got the assassin. He got hit in the face. I saw the pictures. Man. Trump won. The assassin 0. No cigars in prison and no cigars in the cemetery. Don't do stupid shit. Well, that guy fucked around today, and he found out. He got blasted. He got blasted in the face. We're talking about the assassin, would-be assassin, attempted assassin. He got it. Trump's okay. But rest in peace to the innocent person in the background. That's a shame. That's the real tragedy, because Trump's going to be okay. This is only going to help his career. He's definitely going to get in. The assassin, fuck him. But the victim that got hit in between, that's terrible. I'm sure that people will start a GoFundMe to help the family out. That's a shame. Well, I'll see you soon. Delicious cigar is what it is. God bless America.